Do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough now.
I'll spare you from singing along. It's really hard for me not to, but superstars come and go. Cher is forever. For 6 straight decades, only one unstoppable force has flat out dominated pop culture. The Cher Show is the Tony Award-winning musical of her story, and it is packed with so much Cher that it takes 3 women to play her. The kid starting out, the glam pop star, and of course, the icon. And I'm so excited because one of those Chers, plural, joins us now after her debut, of course, on stage at the Straz Center last night. Morgan Scott, welcome.
So excited to be here.
I am so excited to talk with you. Okay, and I didn't ask this before we were starting here. Which Cher do you play?
I play the older, mature, wise, iconic Cher that you would know and love today.
And I was telling you before we got started, you've kind of got an edge, the way you carry yourself, you've got the rings, you've kind of got the voice already. When you heard that there was going to be a Broadway play, did you know this just had your name written all over it?
Yeah, when I first found out that they were doing this national tour, you know, I mean, it's intimidating because it's Cher. And you want to give that respect and honor that, and you think to yourself, I don't know, can I play Cher? But I just knew I had to try. I just knew that was the thing. And I had a lot of experience with singing at weddings, and her songs would come up, Turn Back Time, Believe.
Yeah.
And so I had some practice already kind of doing her at weddings as kind of a fun bit.
Yeah.
And I thought, I think I can do this. And it was, you know, it was a long audition process, about 5 months. But it's well worth it because you're playing somebody who is so legendary and iconic. You want to give it that respect.
And just being able to break it down. I know, again, I'm getting ready to see it tonight. Just being able to have the different eras and being able to have 3 actresses. I don't think we've seen anything like this before. Cher, deservedly so, is the one that deserves it. How does that make it unique, or maybe give a different perspective, perhaps, that even the biggest Cher fan may be surprised about?
Yeah, I mean, it's such an amazing mechanism to use 3 different Chers to cover her life. One, because as much as I'd like to think of myself as a great actor, I can't play 16 anymore. So it's nice to have that younger Cher who's truly represented, and you feel that youth and naivete and that fear of just starting out on the stage and how scared she was. And you can really identify with that with Ella Perez, who plays Babe. She's absolutely wonderful at it. And then you've got the middle Cher who can be that sassy and has found herself a little bit with Sonny and CHER Show. But what's really neat is the interactions that the 3 can have together on stage. We don't just keep it as chronological and tag in, tag out.
Okay.
The older self can talk to the younger self. The younger self can talk to the older self. So you're sitting there saying, hey, babe, I know it's going to be okay. I promise you, you can leave Sonny, or you'll have that strength and you're going to be fine. And that younger self can say, hey, don't you remember how much we loved this? And it's a really beautiful relationship that you get to have with the 3 Chers.
Which I love seeing you perform together in that clip right there. I think that just adds to the music and the fun that is. And we also have to talk about the costumes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I even ask, I know Cher produced, you know, on Broadway this show. You don't think Cher has seen it yet. However, of course, Bob Mackie, the legendary fashion designer who did all of Cher's wonderful costumes back in the day, still had a part in the show, right?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, these are his costumes, Tony Award-winning. They are straight from Broadway. That's what we're wearing, which is amazing in itself. And then he did come to our show in Palm Desert, and he met us afterwards. So lovely. And what was really amazing was there was this little moment that he dealt with one of the costumes. He saw it, and he fixed her belt.
Oh.
And it was just so neat seeing this artist and this amazing human being do that little adjustment on his work. And it was just very cool. Yeah.
Well, I got to tell you, I am so excited. I know there's a few days, of course, that you can get tickets. I always like to save this question for last, maybe the toughest.
Oh, gosh.
What part should we look forward to seeing? Me, for instance, tonight, everybody else who goes and sees the Cher Show, do you have that one highlight moment where it's just pinch me?
It does change quite frequently.
Does it?
Because there's so much. I mean, we've got 35 of her hits in this show. So it is so difficult to choose what might be best for, and it depends on a given day and the mood. But the finale to Act 1 is just a really phenomenal moment at a crossroads in Cher's life. And all 3 Chers sing together. It's a bare stage at that point, and we sing Song for the Lonely, and it is really effective.
Okay, I have goosebumps, and I'm only talking to Morgan. I mean, I cannot wait for tonight, and I know I am not alone. Cher is to be celebrated, and Morgan, you do a fantastic job. I can't wait to see it again. If you want to go ahead and get your tickets for the Cher Show now through Sunday, so get them now, strazcenter.org.